All right, time for Chamber Talk today on a Monday morning. We welcome Nancy Morrissey back in the studios. Good morning, Nancy. How are you?
Good morning.
Lindsay said you were on vacation, and I said, did you go to Ohio? And she said, no. And I said, did you go to Austin? And she said, no. And I said, Minneapolis.
That's right.
I got it right, didn't I?
Not only did I go there and spend some time there, I brought Amy's three littlest back with me, Kendall, Kaylee, and Colby, and on the Monday before Thanksgiving. And then Wednesday night came Amy and her husband Jamie and then their oldest child, Kelsey. So they were here for Thanksgiving and then had to turn right around on Friday to go back because of basketball. You know, they it doesn't stop. The practices, the scrimmages, so they had to get back for those things. So they missed the lighting dedication night. It was wonderful having them here. I wish they could have been here for the lighting dedication, too.
Well, we're going to start right there. And by the way, don't forget that you can sign up for the week that will be. The Monday morning newsletter comes directly to your email box. It was it was a bit sketchy weather-wise early today, but it turned out pretty nice.
It did. Yeah. It sure did. The weather was a little cold, but not bad for the end of November. I mean, we've had bitter cold and snow, and so, no, it was a wonderful night. The lights came on at 6 o'clock. The lighting dedication recipients were announced. And for those that weren't able to attend, we recognized All-American Pest Control. They have treated our wooden pieces for decades, you know, against any kind of termite, crud, or whatever they take care of. Our Mr. and Mrs. Santa Claus were even made from wood downed trees from Chautauqua Park, and John Shermer was the artist that did that. But in looking back over the years, we thought All-American Pest Control was a business, an entity to be recognized. So we had Mary Laux there. Her husband Phil started the business years and years ago. Of course, he has passed on, but we had Mary Laux there, their son, Mike, and his wife, Gigi, and then their children were there also to accept the recognition and to flick that switch to turn the lights all on at one time. And then Santa came, and we had wagon rides that were provided by the Lions Club. Were you there, Steve?
I was not there.
Oh.
I was not. I was over in Ottumwa watching football.
Christmas football. I guess they go together, but
well, it doesn't matter where you're at. The official kickoff to the holiday season is the lighting ceremony the Friday after Thanksgiving here in Fairfield, and where Fairfield truly becomes Christmas City, and that will not be any more evident than this Friday for the Art Walk, and the Chamber is a huge part of the Art Walk this month.
We are. Years ago, when the Art Walk was looking for organizations, businesses to join hands with them each month to help them facilitate the Art Walk for that particular month. The Chamber decided, because we have such a strong retail sector here in Fairfield, that this is a way to help promote our retailers during the busiest time of their year. So for this Art Walk, which is sponsored also by the Fairfield Area Chamber of Commerce, we, for the second year, are doing live window displays. We had it for the first time last year. We had it a long time ago. It wasn't associated with Art Walk particularly, but we had it and it was a hit. We brought it back. There are 12 businesses that are going to have live action in their window during the Art Walk. And in alphabetical order, they are At Home Store, Bluefish, Chickadees, the Fairfield Art Association, which is housed in the Fairfield or the Sondheim Center for the Performing Arts, the conference center, Fairfield Nutrition, Flirt, and Flirt is in their new location over in the northwest corner of Main Street and Burlington, next to Bluefish. The Green Building Supply, Health and Wholeness, Henderson's Custom Framing and Gallery, Josie Hanna's Design, Flair Vintage Decor, Revelations Cafe and Bookstore, and Timely Solution. So We will have that on our Facebook page. We'll have that on our website. If you would like a list of it, stop into the chamber. We're happy to print off a list for you of the participants because they're all going to be, like I said, live action windows during the Art Walk, which is this Friday from 6 to 9.
Now, I have the blinds pulled, but you may notice I hung a string of white lights up, Nancy.
That's wonderful, Steve, because we did ask businesses around the square, retail or other, to please put white lights in the windows. And, so many of us were up here on Friday night for the lighting dedication. And just looking around at the decor in the park and our local businesses with their white lights in the windows, it was very pretty. It tugged at my heartstrings. I've been here for decades now, and the tradition continues.
Well, we'll talk more about Art Walk tomorrow on our Spotlight program, our monthly visit with the directors of the Fairfield Art Walk. But again, there's still...
I will be here.
You will be?
I will be here.
All right, then we'll save the part of the conversation for tomorrow. But we do want to remind folks that to go to the Art Walk page because there's information about the ornament contest. And so maybe just in a brief, you can discuss that.
Mm-hmm. It has to be handmade. It needs to be made with recycled. So whether it's old spools or styrofoam or cardboard, but it needs to be recycled, handmade. It must be the size of a regular Christmas bulb to hang on a tree or one of those little stands that you can purchase now. The deadline is tomorrow night, and if you have any questions, call Marla Brader with the Fairfield Art Walk at 233-8883. She also has an email address, and you could also call the chamber also, which is 472-2111.
All right, let's jump right into it. Our member-to-member spotlight this week is the Fairfield Golf and Country Club.
It is. They are offering 10% off their membership fees for new members. This is a good time to look at the Fairfield Golf and Country Club and membership there. We had our board meeting there this month, and it really is a nice club. They have done some wonderful renovations and decorations, and they have a new manager and Chef Bob, that's there, and he is doing a remarkable job. So 10% off of your membership fees at the Fairfield Golf and Country Club with your member-to-member discount card.
Isn't that the location of the upcoming member appreciation
It is.
social? What is the date on that? The 18th?
It is. It's the 10th.
The 10th. The 10th.
The 10th. That is, we started that quite a few years ago also. It goes from 5 to 7. You don't need to be there the whole time. Obviously, it's a reception. Please come. We appreciate our chamber members very, very much, and we use this avenue to say thank you. Come celebrate the holiday with us. We also recognize our new chamber members in the past year too. Around 6 o'clock, we introduce them and make sure that if they have any questions, we're there to answer it for. It's a nice time. It's just a
little mixer.
It is a little mixer. Yes. So that is the 10th from 5 to 7 at the Fairfield Golf and Country Club.
Enjoy an appetizer, a beverage, and some networking. It's a lot of fun.
It
All right,
is.
let's jump into our calendar this week. Again, you can sign up for the week that will be. What's on the calendar this week, Nancy?
We have today Eugene Gobb and Nancy McFarland at the Fairfield Arts and Convention Center. They're a Grinnell College professionals. They're husband and wife. It's a duo, and they perform on piano and violin, my two favorite instruments. Tuesday, tomorrow, is Leadership Fairfield, and this time the subject is communication and finance. As always, we start off at the Fairfield Arts and Convention Center. It goes from 8:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. We do open the doors at 8 so people can network and get to know each other all the more. So that is our third installment of the Leadership Fairfield.
How many people are in the Leadership Fairfield program?
22.
22.
We capped it at 22.
And I understand they're making a visit to the radio station tomorrow.
They are.
Yeah.
They are.
So I get to give a tour.
You are. Yep. We're breaking the group into 2 groups and going to split the time here between the 2 groups. So.
I was thinking about that yesterday. Normally when we give tours, it's for like Boy Scout troops and grade school children. I hope that the Leadership Fairfield group don't think I'm talking down to them. My whole spiel is geared towards toddlers almost.
With your radio voice. A lot of people don't see the background workings of a radio station. We're also going to our local newspaper, also kind of switching places between the 2. Same thing there. I don't think I've been back in the printing section of the radio station. A lot of people aren't lucky enough to be up here to make an ad or that type thing, to go into that room or to be into this room that we're in right now, Steve, to talk about.
The command center.
See the command center. That's the perfect choice of words. So, yes, that is tomorrow. So I'll be back here a couple times.
Oh, great. All right. Also tomorrow is Great Taste Live at
Yes.
7 o'clock in the evening.
Yes, that's at the Green Building Supply. It's going to be live taping by KRUU, and they're going to do a chef's demo and prepare food. And again, that's 7 o'clock tomorrow night at the Green Building Supply. It's a Great Taste Live. Wednesday, open mic night at Cafe Paradiso. That's from 8 until 10. Thursday, December 3rd, is comedy night at the Fairfield Arts and Convention Center. It's at 7:30 at night. It's the Alan Fish. He's the comedy night with headliner Iowa comic Alan Fish. It's local stand-up, and there's also going to be a musician, Jeffy Alexander, and a Thomas Femme Fatale, Tiffany Brennanman. So that is Thursday night at the Fairfield Arts and Convention Center. And of course, like we always talked about, all this information and all these locations are chamber members. So you are able to go to our website, fairfieldiowa.com, find the member that the location is happening at, and click on their website. And it'll, I'm sure, give you all the more information on each event that we talk about. Friday, basket making. It's a 2-pie basket at the Jefferson County Park Nature Center. It's from 10 to 3 p.m. There is a cost. If you need more information, it's Therese Kaminsky who is doing this at the Nature Center there. Their phone number 472-4421. And, of course, their information is on our website. It's also, like we talked about, Fairfield First Friday's Art Walk, the Christmas city where art comes alive. Always wondered, right, how live windows turned into its art. That's the wonderful thing about Fairfield's Art Walk. It isn't just strictly about art that hangs on the wall. It's about all the different venues of art, whether it's food or music or live action or film or quilting. Well, this month, December, it is the Christmas City where art comes alive. It's from 6 to 9. Remember, it involves the live window displays, homemade ornament costume, lots of holiday cheer. And of course, you get to, there's going to be wagon rides also. So lots happening on our art walk.
And again, we'll talk more about that in depth tomorrow.
We will. Then on Friday also is the Young Professionals of Fairfield. They're having their ugly sweater party. It's at Revelations Cafe and Bookstore. It's at 7 p.m. Remember, you must be between the ages of 21 and 40 to participate in the group, the Young Professionals of Fairfield.
Saturday, I was treasure hunting with a couple of friends of mine, and their sole purpose on this treasure hunt here in Fairfield was to find ugly sweaters for their ugly sweater party.
There's different groups around town that have the ugly sweater contest and event. I think that all started with
A Christmas Story.
Well, that goes back even farther. I was going to say Renee Zellweger and Colin Firth. Remember when he wears that reindeer sweater? But yes, he had some pretty ugly sweaters in the Christmas Story too. And I've started, by the way, John and I have started to watch Christmas movies. We try to watch a Christmas movie every time we turn on the TV in the evening during the month of December. We started a little early last night, but we've already watched our first Christmas show. Then Friday night also is Christmas with the Celts at the Fairfield Arts and Convention Center, 7:30 p.m. Are you able to go to that?
It's a sold-out show, by the way.
I know, yes. John and I are going to be there, as you can imagine, since there's a little bit of Irish behind this show. It's an uplifting and spirited holiday celebration featuring music by the Celts, the Irish dancers, theatrics, humor, and more. Also, Friday night is as Dickey at the Cafe Paradiso. That's from 8 to 10 p.m. Veteran tunesmith Dick Prowl has taken his wares and shared them with violinist Christina Priceman to create a collection of dark, gorgeous, and oft-times moony sing-alongs. So that is Friday. All those things happen on Friday. Saturday is the Fairfield Farmers Market at the Fairfield Senior Citizen. Remember, that's moved indoors now. It's also changed time from 9 to 2 p.m., and they still feature produce, baked goods, jams, jellies, gourmet gifts, crafts, honey, and much more. There's going to be the basket making class again at the Jefferson County Nature Center from 10 to 3 p.m. Sunday is Sunday Family Fun Day at the Fairfield Aquatics Center, and that is in the afternoon from 1 to 5 p.m. So that kind of rounds out what's happening here in Fairfield this week, which is quite a bit.
Yeah, just real quickly, you mentioned it earlier. Mark your calendar. Thursday, December 10th is the Chamber Appreciation Reception at the Fairfield Golf and Country Club from 5 to 7.
We will have hors d'oeuvres there. It is a cash bar, but we will have light snacks and munchies and things like that.
And I was also looking ahead, and boy, it's hard to believe we see the first appearance of the legislative breakfast coming up January 16th.
Yes. That'll be. Don't even talk about the new year yet. That'll be here before we know it. But yes, we're already lining up the legislators to be here. It's going to be at the Best Western once again.
I bring it up because now would probably be the time. I know that you encourage chamber members and businesses to sponsor students to come.
Absolutely.
So now would probably be the time to set that up, wouldn't it, Nancy?
Yes, it would be. Just please call the chamber if you'd want to sponsor a student there. We get the students from the Fairfield Public School and also from MSAE. And we do have a sponsor that just pays for their breakfast each time. And it's only in January, February, and March, the third Saturday of each of those months.
Before we let you go, we want to really quickly talk about Dale Carnegie course. The Chamber sponsored a Dale Carnegie course. Now's the time to sign up for that. It will start in January, but the registration window is open right now, right? It
is. It's 8 sessions long. Each session will go from 5 p.m. to 8:30 at night. We are working, like Steve said, with the Dale Carnegie, and the course is going to be Skills for Success. This course empowers people to move far beyond their comfort zone, to stretch for and to attain ambitious new goals. So there again, this is a course being offered by the Fairfield Area Chamber of Commerce and Dale Carnegie. It starts on January 19th and goes through March 8th. So if you're interested or your business is interested in sending some people, please contact either the chamber or also Michelle, who is the representative from Dale Carnegie.
You can email the chamber. I better turn my mic on. You can email the chamber at chamber@fairfieldiowa.com, and Nancy or Lindsay will get back to you with the information. There's even a printable brochure online.
Absolutely.
All right, we've done it. We've eaten up our entire 20 minutes.
Wow.
All right. Well, welcome back from your vacation, and I hope you had a great Thanksgiving, and we'll talk to you next week.
Thank you, Steve.
It's our friend Nancy Morrissey from the Fairfield Area Chamber of Commerce here on Chamber Talk, 1570 KMCD.